Hey guys, I wanted to just pop on here and talk about a couple things that I feel energetically are going on in the planets, in our universe right now. A lot of people have been reaching out to me, and I've also been reaching out to my spiritual coach to talk about how I feel like I've kind of lost some of my intuition, how things are just not really aligning as much as usual. I've been having particularly crazy dreams, a lot of like intense stuff that feels really real, even like inception kind of stuff where I'm like in a dream within a dream. So I wake up once and then I wake up again in my own bed and I'm like, whoa, I'm still living in Hawaii, not in Tampa. So I personally feel that this is a result of the ending of the year of the snake, which actually ends on February 5th, 17th, I believe it is. And then we start the year of the horse. So there's still this last minute kind of shedding where we can't take any of these old habits, beliefs, identities, fears on with us into this new year. So anything that's not going to push us forward, we're leaving behind. So my dreams were really like, it's interesting because Dr. Joe just released my story about curing my insomnia, which I still sleep well, but my dreams have been so intense lately that when I've been waking up, I don't really feel rested because I'm kind of still in that like dreamlike state. So I was kind of questioning what that is. I talked to ChatGPT, I did my own channeling about it, and I really, really feel that there's still some like little things that I need to shed. And I'm sharing this because a lot of my friends have said really similar things where they're kind of struggling right now and they're going through a lot, or they're not sure why they're not feeling as aligned or connected as usual. So collectively, we have that energy kind of in the system for sure. And there's only a few more weeks, so bear with us. The thing that I have been doing to remind myself when things have kind of been a little bit more challenging or I haven't felt so high on life like I normally do is reminding myself to say, my soul chose this 3D human experience. I chose to have this life that I have, this path, I chose these things. So reminding myself that I chose this from a higher perspective before I even came to Earth, that's been really helpful for me. And then also just reminding myself that everything is sort of always a redirection. There is no good, there is no bad, it just is. So it's teaching us or pointing us in a different direction. I've also had more conflict than I usually have with people. Nothing that crazy, but just little things on the internet, or I've even found myself getting more irritated with people than I normally do. And I'm like, okay, Nicole, what is that inside of me that's making me, I don't want to say lash out because it's by no means a lash out like I used to have, but just be a little bit more unsettled or uneasy about making plans with people or committing to things. And I know what I'm moving toward is doing TEDx talks, speaking on global stages, hosting big retreats, and I have an announcement about that in a minute. But all of these things are kind of little tests, I believe, from the universe, because for this new identity that I'm moving into with the year of the horse, how am I going to handle rejection? How am I going to handle when I'm speaking in front of big crowds, how I'm going to come off, and not everybody's going to like me, and that's okay. So I think this is all a trial when it comes to that. So I just want to share that from my perspective. Comment down below if you've had the similar experience, because hey, we're all in this together. There's a collective consciousness, there's a collective energy and connection, and we are all influenced by a lot of the same planets. Of course, some signs more than others. I'm no astrologist, but I'm pretty good at this stuff. And yeah, that's what's been kind of going on for me. What else did I want to talk about? As we come into the year of the snake, things are going to happen, I know, super, super fast. I'm already experiencing it myself. I've had this idea of hosting a podcast, or well, that's one of the things. There's my other announcement, hosting a podcast for a really long time. So I'm going to slowly transition these videos into being more podcast style, where I'm going to talk about spirituality, identity shifts, and kind of just big life changes. And whatever the expert is that I'm interviewing that day, there'll be more conversations. I'm first going to do a little bit about the identity that I'm shifting into, and what's to come. I'll share a little bit about my spiritual journey. And then on the second episode, I'm going to start bringing in different people to speak to me about their journey, so we can educate our followers and just share more of what's worked for other people, how they've accomplished things, how they've stepped into these new personas, these new identities. I really feel that part of my role here on planet Earth is to help inspire people and show these transformations. So that's what I'm going to start doing. So I'm super excited about launching the podcast. You'll see there'll be a YouTube posted as well, but it'll also be posted on Spotify. So then you can listen while you're driving or washing the dishes or whatever. You don't have to just sit here watching me look at my notes and whatnot. So dreams, a lot of crazy, intense energy. There's a purpose for it. Just keep trusting. And then, of course, I got the podcast coming. So stay tuned. If there's anybody you want to see interviewed, if you want to be interviewed, I'm taking applications. Just DM me, leave a comment here. I've already have a list of different really cool people that I'm going to bring on the show. And I'm super, super stoked about that. Just be able to reach more people, inspire more people, and have different voices that we're expressing, we're sharing, we're getting out there. And lastly, I will do a bigger post on this soon, but I have 2 retreats that I'm hosting this year. My first one here on Oahu, my home. Right now, it's also super rainy, windy, crazy weather weekend. We never get this. I also feel the wind is sweeping things away with this year. But we're going to have a women's wellness retreat here with my company, 6 Degrees Soul. I'll be leading it, and I have an assistant. There'll be yoga, breathwork, meditation, all the hikes that I did on my first vacation out here, and all the things that make me feel really, really deeply connected to Hawaii, I'll be bringing to you. So all my favorite places with local knowledge, secret spots that tourists don't necessarily have access to, photo opportunities, and it's a women's wellness event. So it's going to be only 7 people in this beautiful home on the windward side. And it's going to be amazing. I'm taking really, again, what I've done and what I teach with manifestation, with energy work, with yoga, with Eastern principles, combining it with nature, connection to yourself, connection to source, connection to the universe, and applying all of that and making it into a women's retreat. It's called The Nature of You. And that is August 31st to September 5th. So if you're interested, please send me a message. I would love, love, love to have you. I'm taking applications. I have 5 spots left currently on there, and that'll fill up pretty quickly. I have a lot of interest right now. I'm excited to see who ends up joining us. And the ultimate purpose is to just slow down, listen to your intuition, have a reset the way Hawaii was that week for me here on Oahu when I first came out here, and get to share the magic and the beauty of this place. And you're connecting to other like-minded souls. It's a sober, conscious event, and a great community of people. Of course, the beautiful nature, and then just coming back to your true nature of who you are at your core. You'll feel refreshed, relaxed, rejuvenated. So I cannot wait to host my first retreat. It combines everything that I love and that I get to share. So again, message me if you have any questions. The second one I'm co-hosting actually with my friend Agatha, who's a breathwork and Reiki facilitator and amazing energy alchemist. She also is a student of Dr. Joe Dispenza, even long before I was. Her and I connected right before I moved from Tampa a few years ago, and it was always a special connection. We were on a similar frequency. Her and I decided to co-host a retreat in Bali, Indonesia, at my favorite hotel in the whole entire world, Soulshine in Ubud. It's owned by the singer Michael Franti and his wife Sarah. They are amazing. It's so magical. I can't even begin to share how I can't even put the words to it. I'll share some pictures, but for me, it was like the Hawaii of hotels when I stepped on that property. Really, it was so magic, so special. My soul felt so connected. It's beautiful. It's a 5-star luxury retreat. The theme is manifesting magic at Bali, Island of the Gods. So you're really going to hone in, get the energetic codes for how to manifest magic in your life. Agatha manifested her soulmate, her divine masculine partner, who she's now with. I have a lot of stories, as you guys have heard in previous videos, about manifestations for money, my dream apartment, Ms. Hawaii, amongst other things. The 2 of us are really just have dove deep into this work with Joe Dispenza and how to access the quantum field and manifest your truest, deepest desires. So we're going to have a whole incredible theme day by day where we're clearing, we're cleansing, we're climbing the mountain. We are we have I have so many surprises to share for that, and I'm super excited. That one is actually co-ed, and that is October 26th, I believe, to the 31st. I have to check, and I'll write those dates down in here. I'll also include the links for how you can sign up. Of course, message me if you have any questions. I'm happy to set up a discovery call. Men and women are invited to this. Anyone who's looking to access their true divinity, come back home to themselves. And it's going to be really, really special. We have got a bunch of people signed up for that already, and we have a handful more spots left. We're selling tickets, I think, through April or May. I can't remember the exact dates, but all the details will be linked in the comments and the caption below. So reach out. Let me know if you have any questions. I just want to say, hang in there. We only have, like a week or two left of the year of the snake. We're shedding, we're letting go. We are going to charge forward for the rest of 2026. I believe it. I feel it. I'm super, super stoked for everything that's to come, everything I'm sharing, everything that you're sharing, everyone I've been connecting with. It's been just so many divine synchronicities. So even though the energy and some of the big changes that are going on in the world, of course, don't even get me started on that. Everyone knows I don't like to talk politics, religion, because it divides, but I feel there are a lot of shifts coming, and I'm excited to be a part of the positive change and growth that's going on for everybody. So check in. If you are feeling this energy, feel free to leave a message. Maybe you see some other people that are also commenting that. I just really wanted to put that out there because I've heard it from a lot of people, and just know that you're not alone, you know? We're all doing this together. We're all getting through this crazy journey of life. So grateful to see you guys. Happy Monday, I think it's going to be by the time I post this in the USA. But peace, love, aloha, and I'll talk to you soon.